Welcome back to A Link to the Past Bunny Edition. Sorry I haven't been on top of things when it comes to getting these videos out. It's just, a lot has been going on lately, to be honest. Like, teleporting myself directly next to soldiers, that happens quite a bit. So we're in the light world now. And, we have to now get 7 crystals. The maidens are trapped in 7 crystals, so we have to travel throughout the Dark World dungeons in order to get them back. So why am I in the Light World? Well, the next crystal is in the southmost part of the Dark World map. By that I mean level 2 is down there, but you know me, I do very much enjoy my sequence breaks. So we're gonna go to level 4 instead. And they are actually called, like, level 1, level 2, and level 4 if you check the map while you're inside the dungeon. But to get to level 4 before level 2, you have to find a specific Light World portal to the Dark World, excuse me. And that will require navigating these woods a little bit. I don't think this is intended by the developers, but it doesn't really matter to me. Also, I think that mushroom just respawns if you haven't gotten the item that it's used for yet. And we have not, so we'll get there. We'll get that eventually. And there's still a phony Master Sword here. No, this can't be the Master Sword. I'm holding it myself. Ain't that obvious? So I guess there was an enemy there because I just killed something dashing in there. That's strange. Strange to kill something you can't see. Right. So in order to access any Light World portal to the Dark World, you have to have the hammer to pound in these stakes, and there's your portal. If you don't have access to those portals, then you just have to go to Hyrule Castle because the gate has a convenient Dark World portal in it for no real reason. Or maybe that's because the portal's in the gate so the monsters can come out and just do whatever, but they never do come out. So it's weird. Welcome to the Village of Outcasts. Here's where we are on the map, by the way. You can see that the 2 is down there. I think you can go to 2, 3, or 4 in basically any order after completing the Dark Palace. Anyway, this place has a stupid minigame. One of these chests has a piece of heart. Let's hope I get it. I got it! Wow. Speedrunners really hate that one when they're going for 100%. You can see that there are thieves that try to steal stuff. That guy, I always thought he kind of looked like the Keaton mask from Ocarina of Time, but I guess he's not. They don't even steal very much from you, just like little bits of ammo. These, I think, are zombie cuckoos, because they still do the cuckoo attack thing. There's a couple of chests in the village with, like, tons of money. This place is apparently supposed to be a thieves' hideout of some kind, or rather, the hideout is in the center of town. Not a whole lot you can do here until you get the dungeon item. What's in here, though? Oh, that chest. That chest just has money in it. I think I kind of like the Dark World for doing the whole money makes the world go round thing, because every NPC demands money now that I think about it. So here's the dungeon, and they don't exactly tell you how to get in. You have to pull on the little pitchfork thing, and there you go, we're in. Welcome to the Thieves' Hideout. This place is... now that I think about it, it's a really interesting designed dungeon. Because the floor pattern is the same as one of the houses in Kakariko Village, and it's lagging for some reason. These first few rooms use these overhangs in interesting ways. And that bullet just passed through me for some reason. I still got hit, though. Enemies do 2 hearts of damage, which is kind of demanding because it's still pretty early in the game, although I am technically sequence breaking. So I'm gonna grab the compass just because. And here is the boss key. It's kind of odd that they would give you the boss key straight away, but I think it makes a lot more sense than it lets on. Oh yeah, there's those yellow things too. They take your clothes off. Until you get hit, apparently. And I should really not be getting hit. But I do tend to do that more often than I should. I still have a fairy. And maybe I should have gone and bought potions. But for now, I think I'll be okay. So up we go. So this room is completely empty, right? If we look at the map, it says that the boss should be here, but there's nothing. And I think that's why they give you the boss key so early, is that because technically the boss room is there. It's just that you have to do something to get the boss to actually appear. And I wish they were a little more straightforward with it, because I don't think a new player would be able to figure it out without, like, coming to the conclusion themselves. And, you know, coming to your own conclusion is something that a lot of puzzle gamers lack, I guess. They're not exactly... Well, I won't generalize today's gamers. I'm just going to get annoyed by the life meter sound effect. It's still annoying no matter what game you're playing. Like, the only Zelda game with a tolerable life meter sound effect is Zelda 1. Maybe Zelda 2 as well. Oh, that was close. Come on. Yeah, you know how that enemy operates. You have to hit the little heart thing when it's out. And I think the skull bubble just got itself stuck. That's funny. Oh, jeez. Run. Yeah, you do have to hit that switch, by the way. So this place is loaded with... Oh, don't put the heart there! Come on! I need that thing. So that little tablet on the wall has a message from Zelda, and it just says, "Don't be fooled by blind the thief's magic," which I guess is a good enough hint as you're going to get as to what to do. Because if you pay attention to the dialogue in Kakariko Village, the house that looks kind of like this place mentions blind the thief who hates bright light, and that's actually the first part of the puzzle. We have to bomb a hole here. Because you can see the light coming in from the window, it'll shine through and hit the bottom floor. So now all we have to do is get Blind the Thief himself into that light. And then we can fight him. He's the boss. And there you go. Don't get hit by those this time. I'm not worried because I still have the fairy, but you know. Where am I off to now? I should check the map, actually. Alright, over to the right. What? Wait, a stab does less damage than a slash? Are you for real? Or do they just need 3 hits? No, I think they just need 3 hits. I should really be trying different weapons out on them. And yeah, this place likes conveyor belts. So I didn't pull one of the switches earlier because it was a trap. This place likes traps. Which makes sense because, again, thieves hide out. But there was one that was just diabolical, and it'll come up in a couple of minutes here. Oh, you have to walk through all these doors. Why are they all there? Just so you can't dash through them? I would love it if you could dash through them. Oh hey, it's the maiden! That was pretty easy, but where's the crystal? Where is the crystal? It is a mystery. Well, I guess we can take her with us. That was easy. We didn't even have to fight anything. But I want the treasure for this dungeon, because you can actually miss it pretty easily. It's right here. And... It's the Titan's Mitt. You really feel like one incredibly powerful cottontail. Oh gosh, a trap! Oh, I avoided it. This is just diabolical, and I actually like this a whole lot. But how are you supposed to get past if you, like, are on this side and the trap has already gone? Does it reset? No, you would have to go down a floor and then come back up. There is also a dead end to the north a little bit. So this dungeon's a little mean, but not too much. I think you can figure it out. It's also a pretty short dungeon, so maybe its higher difficulty is why. It's a little shorter. That is a one-way door, by the way. I hate those. Did I forget to mention anything else about this place? Ah, well. So we take the maiden under the light, and oops, her hair changed color. She was blind the thief all along. That is one way to start a boss battle, and I'm getting hit here. This guy is like... he's annoying, because this battle turns into bullet hell once he starts, like, getting multiple heads. I mean, there's like a ton of shots on screen as it is, and he has lasers. Oh, I couldn't kill him without using the fairy. That's no big deal. But, you know, if I'm gonna sequence break like this, I probably should, that wasn't too hard, actually. It only takes 9 hits. Though now that I think about it, I probably should be buying potions after all. You can see that the fairy didn't recover me fully. We're gonna have a chat with the second maiden. Or the fourth maiden, rather, because we're out of order. And now that I have completed dungeon number 4, I can actually go to 5 or 6. So I'll have to think more about my order later. Oh, hey, I actually didn't know. I actually didn't know that Link was descended from knights or something. I wonder why that's the catchphrase of the maidens. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. It's a pretty good line, though. So now that we can lift these big black rocks, a few more paths opened up to us. Actually, we could run around in the light world and pick up a few things too. So something's in here, isn't it? No? Thought something was in there. Maybe in the light world? Okay, we can definitely use the hammer to get past. So we'll have to check that out. I'm just gonna, like, go around and explore a couple of things for the rest of the video. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, we actually need to use the mushroom for something in order to do anything further with that. So let's actually get a fast travel item, because it's been too long since the beginning of the game and we haven't gotten one yet. Because see, this area right here is blocked off. I think the black rocks here are more to keep people from getting in too early, but we just took a back door, so we could get in early. This is just an archery minigame. I just showed it so, you know, you might be curious about it. Oh, I think you can get something here. This little circle seems suspicious. Let's mirror while we're here. Well, there's a bomb in the floor. That's nice. Hey, a heart piece. It's always a nice find, especially since enemies do so much damage. So up through here, I didn't go to this area at all in the light world quite yet. We have this guy. He gives us the shovel, a rarely used item in Zelda. Like, only the Game Boy games use it. So we come to the light world. And hey, this is the guy who disappeared and went into the dark world. But didn't we just see him in the dark world? Well, now you know what happens if you come here. It looks really weird until you actually visit this spot in the dark world, and you get the shovel. Now you know what happened to him. So you're supposed to dig around here. And bingo! It's the flute. Actually, it's an ocarina. Because, you know, the ocarina is kind of Link's instrument of choice, but they called it a flute in this game. In the GBA version, it is correctly labeled as a ocarina, but here it's just a flute. Let's play it for him. Nothing bad could possibly happen to him. And he turns into a tree. Okay, that was completely weird. Now, the only bad thing about this is that getting the flute actually causes me to lose the shovel. Not that the shovel is, important or anything, I guess, but, you know, I like having a shovel. Shovels are fun! The only Zelda game to use a shovel as a weapon is Oracle of Ages. That's kinda sad. Also, ignore that frog. We'll come back to him. For reasons. Let's mirror. And there was an old guy in here who knows about the kid we just talked to. No, you can't, dude. Just say Link said it. Well, if you follow me through my Dark World portal, then you could probably see him. At your own risk. So he said to play it for the bird here. These are actually used as save points in A Link Between Worlds, which I guess is okay, but here's what happens if you play the flute for it. Or the ocarina, whatever. I'll call it a flute just because, I don't know. It turns into a real bird. And flies away. Now, whenever you play the flute, you can travel wherever you would like. Well, not anywhere you would like, but these are some pretty good fast travel points. Number 6 is particularly important, but we'll come back to that. So, what happens if you give the mushroom to the lady here? Always could trust a monster to be polite to an old lady. Yeah, sure. Sure, you can trust monsters to... I don't know. I need to spend some money, so I guess I'm going to buy potions after all. I'll just get the blue ones. The blue ones recover life and magic. I haven't really used magic that much yet. Let's test it. I love the ice rod. It's actually one of my favorite items. Maybe that's just because it rarely gets used. We really do have to wait a while for something to happen there. You know, I actually do remember something we can get here. if we go to the waterfall and swim into it... Well, we actually got knocked into it, but whatever. There's this place. The Mysterious Pond. You can throw items into it. There's not much purpose to throwing just any old item. You can throw the book and mysteriously the pages won't tear. You can throw the flippers, you can throw a lot of things, but we're gonna throw the shield. And this lovely lady appears. One honest little creature, I will give you something better in return. So for tossing something into the pool and then being honest about what we tossed, we get a new shield, which is kind of weird looking. Maybe that's a pallet bug? I don't actually know. It's gotta be a pallet bug. But either way, you can throw certain items. Oh, there's a second item you can throw, actually. You can throw the shield, you can throw also the boomerang, and you can throw in bottles, just empty bottles. If you throw an empty bottle, she'll give you magic potion, which is kind of helpful, but not really. And if you throw in the boomerang, you get a slightly better boomerang. Well, that's good. I don't know why you're helping me for free like that and trying to justify it by saying I'm honest, but, you know, it has something to do with the honest axe legend from some kind of mythology. Like getting the brave axe in Fire Emblem 4 is basically the same thing. Just being honest gets you free stuff. Fairy tales are weird. I believe enough time has passed. Do we just go inside now? Oh, good. Magic powder is really, really interesting. There are only 2 games with it, come to think of it. You can sprinkle it on stuff. Like this guy. Ta-da! Okay. Do you say anything else? Okay, you don't say anything else. Maybe it's each of that kind of enemy says something else. I don't know what else you can sprinkle the powder on, but... Well, I do know one thing you can sprinkle the powder on. It's way over here. In the light world? Yeah, the light world. Can you sprinkle it on Cuckoos? No, nothing happens. There's like only a couple of reactions. It's not really it's not an item with a lot of purpose. Well, unless you're playing Link's Awakening, and then it just does a whole bunch of other stuff. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Put the magic powder in the... If that is okay with you, I'd like to get my revenge now. Now that's a really weird scene, but what he actually did was make it so that magic items only cost half the amount of magic to use, and he thinks this is a curse. It's kind of a running gag, actually, because it happens in the Game Boy games too. They quote-unquote force you to carry more bombs, etc. So it's like, look at all the stuff you have to lug around now, but it's actually pretty helpful. So I think that's everything that you can, well, not everything you can get, but everything I'm willing to get in one video. Ah, bees! Bees! I don't have an empty bottle. You can catch bees in an empty bottle. Bees do absolutely nothing except attack enemies, by the way. They're really, really weak. But run away! Get the cuckoo! And make the game lag! Kinda surprised there's not an enemy that just, like, swarms you with bees. Alright, so enough goofing around. That'll be enough for one video. I'll just head back into the Dark World so that I start back at that pyramid, because that's your new restart point when you're in the Dark World and you save. So that's that. Next time we will... I'll have to think about what we do next, but it will probably involve lots and lots of water.